Police command has not spoken after suspected members of a wanted gang leader, David Gift, popularly known as Tubaba, killed 5 people in Odiemeringi community in Auda East local government area yesterday. A relative of some of the victims tells our correspondent how the community was attacked by the gang at about 1 a.m. on Sunday. He said his 2 brothers and 1 other man was killed at his compound. He said the gang members also said that the only condition to stop the killing is for the police to release their members and some chiefs held in custody. He named the victims as Charles Osu, Ogbobula, Ije, Idao and 2 others.
We are all in the room when we saw footsteps. Dog was barking until we woke up. Before we know it, one of my younger brothers came out and said, "Police, who are those people?" They said they come to kill everybody. That if they don't release the people in the police custody, including the chiefs that is with them and those of their sympathizers, that they are not going to stop killing everybody. Before my younger brother was like trying to plead with them, they shot him and shot other of my brothers. And they went also to other compound. They shot 1 person. 5 persons were killed.
He, however, called on the Rivers State Police and government and security agencies to intensify efforts and arrest Tubaba and his gang members, noting that the communities in the area now live in fear.
We are tired of facing this thing. Everybody is like, they don't know what to do. We are pleading to government, please, come and help us out. Put more effort to make sure that this thing stops, because the action they came early this morning, they said they will continue killing. So if government doesn't interfere, we are in pain. All of us are in pain. All these families are crying. They are all crying.
Also, a member of the community who spoke on the condition of anonymity accused security agencies of not making any effort to arrest Tubaba and his gang members. He said Tubaba and his gang members still walk free in Odemudie and other communities 2 months after the death of SP Bako Angbashim.
That months back, a DPO of Ahoda was murdered and a ransom was placed by the River State governor. Till date, the police have not done anything to arrest Tubaba. Around 1 a.m. on Sunday morning, Tubaba came to Odemeringi community, murdered 5 persons at a gunpoint. This is uncalled for now. It is too much for Ekpe land. The police have failed us. The government have failed us. Ekpe people are crying. Ekpe land is bleeding. We don't know what else to do again. Where do we run to?
Recall that Governor Siminalayi Fubara placed a 10 million naira bounty on Tubaba and his gang members for the killing of DPO of Auda Police Division SP Bako Angbashim. Meanwhile, the Chief Security Officer of the Ikure local government area of Rivers State, Dixon Ngwomahum, says the remaining 3 individuals who were kidnapped in the Gruta community have been released. Recall that members of the vigilante group, popularly known as OSPAC in Ikure, accused 1 out of the 4 individuals that were kidnapped last Friday. Mr. Ngwomahum tells our correspondent that they were released after paying a ransom. He said the kidnappers are suspected to be herders.
The remaining 3 victims have been released, but it got to know that the people that kidnapped those victims now is those herdsmen, and they took them boundary between Omadeni and Deche. It's where they lopsided. Well, one Sobo boy is a victim. He paid ransom like 300,000, as I was told. Then the other 2, I don't know where they came from. He said that those must pay 1 million naira. So, and he said it before me clearly that the people that kidnapped them is those herdsmen.
He also said the remaining 3 out of the 11 individuals abducted along the Ishokwe Elele Road on Thursday night are still in captivity. The police are yet to speak on this. Moving on, President of Ogoni Liberation Initiative, Douglas Fabeke, has called on President Bola Tinubu to renew the hope of the Ogoni people by ensuring that all the recommendations in the UNEP report on Ogoni cleanup are fully implemented. Dr. Fabeke made the call during an event in Bori, Kana, local government area, to commemorate the 28th anniversary of execution of Ken Sarawiwa and 8 others by the military junta on November 10, 1995. He accused IPREP of allegedly misusing funds meant for the project. He also said Ogonis deserve adequate compensation and remediation of their environment in line with the UNEP report.
In the record of International War Report, any community that suffer oil exploitation for decades of years, before you commence a cleanup, what you are supposed to do is to compensate people. There should be establishment in all 6 kingdoms of Ogoni, clean, drinkable water tanks, and international standard as recommended by UNEP.
Dr. Fabeke urged President Tinubu to set up a committee to exonerate Sarawiwa and 8 other Ogonis of the crimes that led to their execution.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should quickly set up a legal team to look into the execution of Lake Sarawiwa and 8 others to exonerate them from the crimes they never committed. They were only crying against the environmental injustice. I think they're going to be. Mr. President, you have the opportunity to write your name in the book of history by correcting the wrongs done to the Ogoni people.
Earlier, Dr. Fabeke visited and presented gifts to families of the Ogoni 8 in Gokana local government area and hometown of late Ken Sarawiwa in Bane Kana. He also met with the traditional ruler of Gyoko during the visit. Away from that, a philanthropist and politician, Tain Jackrish, is calling for a peaceful resolution of the political crisis between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor, who is the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike. Tain Jackrish made the call during a courtesy visit to the leader of the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, Mujahid Asare Dokubo, in Obuama, Degema local government area.
It was all about peaceful discussion to ensure that all stakeholders are all intact. Elders, we don't want any elder to take sides. Elders should work towards uniting the state and not to divide the state. So the youths can be involved in all manner of political differences and creating unnecessary tension, making the state ungovernable for even non-state indigenes and all that. So we need peace so that state and non-state indigenes can have a peaceful atmosphere and environment to do their businesses, and then businesses can thrive and the government can generate more revenue to support state development. The federal government too can have a peaceful atmosphere to continue to build the nation.
Tain Jackrish also said Rivers State stands to benefit more both at the state and federal level if Governor Fubara and his predecessor are in peace.
We work together to help him, work together to ensure that him and the Honorable Minister are in good terms. They are not fighting. So we need a peaceful River State that will negotiate its place at the federal level so that opportunity can be created in River State. So we can continue to grow private capital to create employment for our Rivers people. Wike is a minister in Abuja. Seemingly to take advantage of Wike's network in Abuja to pull in federal opportunities to River State. And then seemingly to also consolidate himself in the state to also understand the type of economy that River State need to run on. So that's the type of relationship I told Asare that we must all support.
On his part, the leader of the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, Mujahid Asare Dokubo, thanked Jackrish for his consistency and steadfastness in promoting peace, unity and social cohesion amongst Nigerians. He assured Jackrish of his continued support for the President Tinubu-led administration and Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Still to come, INEC adjourns collation of election results in Bayelsa State. Stay tuned.
Congratulations, you're in the glory of
By noon today. In Imo State, the PDP and the Labour Party have fought in Saturday's governorship election, which re-elected Governor Hope Uzodinma. INEC declared Governor Uzodinma winner of the Imo State election after he cleared all 27 local government areas of the state. Governor Uzodinma said the latest victory shows he actually won the Imo governorship election back in 2019, but was cheated until the Supreme Court came to the rescue. In Kogi State, the keenly contested governorship election on Saturday saw the APC candidate Usman Ododo emerge as winner. 94.1 Wazobia FM Port Harcourt emerged as the winner of the Radio Station of the Year award at the 5th edition of the Trendsetters Awards. It is in recognition of the station's contributions to the effective dissemination of creative contents. Speaking during the award presentation ceremony in Port Harcourt, the founder of TSA, Gloria Bomahari, said the initiative is aimed at celebrating the works of individuals and organizations in the state that have set distinctive records over the years in their various categories.
We started the Trendsetters Award. It wasn't easy, but we kept the dream alive because we felt in this part of the country, that's River State, we don't have things like this. We have them in Lagos, we have them in Abuja, but Port Harcourt is as if nobody's doing anything. Meanwhile, you have people who have done so well in all sectors. It is a platform that creates that avenue for people to be recognized and appreciated for what they've done.
Some awardees, including news manager Cool Wazobia Info FM Port Harcourt Choma Ezenwanfo, who emerged as Journalist of the Year for the radio category, also spoke to newsmen.
Really want to dedicate this particular one to every journalist who's been working hard and putting stories out there objectively as it ought to be. And let this award be an encouragement for everyone, every journalist, every media professional, that there's room for growth, there's room for us to do more.
I consider it a great honor and privilege to be so honored, recognized and appreciated.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
The World Health Organization says Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City is not functioning as a hospital anymore. On the news this morning, you heard that the police have not spoken after wanted cult gang killed 5 people in Rivers State yesterday. Some of those kidnapped along Ishokwe Elele Road in Rivers State are still in captivity. INEC is to continue the collation of election results in Bayelsa State this afternoon. PDP and the Labour Party are faulting the re-election of Governor Uzodinma in Imo State. APC has won the election in Kogi State. On the foreign scene, the World Health Organization says Gaza's main hospital is no longer functioning. The news was edited by Choma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. My name is Ifeemi Andrew. Good morning. Thank you for your time.